Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy and I have been invited on the adventure of a lifetime. My boyfriend, his parents and some of our friends have decided to drive the Canning Stock route, which is a super remote four-wheel drive track that passes basically through the middle of Western Australia, and they've invited me along. I'm absolutely thrilled, and I thought that it would be really awesome to document our journey and bring you guys along with me. So let's get on into the video. Influences in the wild. Got this great little book that Trevie found and got for us. It goes through the Canning Stock route from north to south. We're going the other way. We've been starting at the back here. So we were just at Winditch Springs. Next we've got well 4B, well 5, and then we're staying at well 6, which is Pierre Spring, and apparently the water's really good, so hopefully we'll be able to have a shower.
Noticeably more sandy now, isn't it? Yeah, considerably.
Another well just back there. This one looks like it's been refurbished. There's even like a little picnic spot. This one apparently has pretty good water, so they're actually trying to winch it up now. And let's go have a look.
Some of the club restored it.
Righto. Nice.
Woo! It does look beautiful.
You're going to water your cattle, you've got about another 300 of them to go.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you. So I wanted to set the hot water up while we're driving so that we're ready to shower once we get to well 6. It's not looking good because there's like 6 of them standing around the system, so I'm really hoping that that's going to work for us. Because this well does have access to reasonable water, we'll be able to use that water to shower with. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to wash my hair, because although it's not feeling super greasy, I just really don't know if and when we're going to shower again with this track record of this being day 4 without a shower. What's the verdict? Is it on?
No, it's just the exhaust was rubbing against the toolbox.
Oh.
For some reason.
But the hot water system's turned on?
Yeah. Yep, turned on.
Praise the Lord. So we've just pulled up at well 6, Pierre Springs, and praise the Lord, there's another Track WA or Track Care WA bathroom set up, which is so nice, especially when there's all this spinifex around that can spike you. So we've just come up, we're gonna figure out a situation how we can park all of the cars and then go check out the camp. We've just set up the rooftop tent. Super easy, just unlatched it and popped it up. I'm gonna sort out the bedding and the pillows in a little bit. And now I can see everyone's just kind of settling in and around. When I first heard about the Canning Stock route, I was convinced we were gonna get scurvy because I thought it was gonna be so difficult to keep eating healthy while being in the middle of the bush. But Elna, Trevie's mum, has created the most amazing menu for us. So we're just getting lunch ready now. It was a Mexican chicken salad. It was so good. She had prepared the chicken earlier back at home and then had just vacuum packed it. We chopped up all these yummy veggies and then added on this really delicious mayonnaise. And look at that color. And look at that water. The shower is happening. We've got the bucket of water, hot water system, and then just loop through here. We have the shower. And there's our tent down the bottom. I'm also going to be using a bucket
just to help me wash my hair so I don't use too much water.
So I'm just getting started with brushing my hair. I have been trying to keep my hair in a braid most of the time because between the wind and the back of the seat, I feel that it gets scruffed up so easily. And now I am in the shower, praise the Lord. I have a strategy when I'm in the shower. I use the shower head to spritz myself down and to wet my hair. Then we turn off the water and we get scrubbing with some soap, shampoo. The biodegradable soap does not make bubbles, which I found very sad.
I feel so clean! Woohoo!
And now I'm just getting dressed, putting on my layers again. It was reasonably cold this day. Like, it looks nice and sunny, but it is still definitely cold. And now we're going to get into laundry. So that is the wilderness wash we've been using. You can see Elna has a washboard and I've got my bucket. Look, I don't know how clean this stuff actually was, but it was an improvement. So yeah, you know, we do what we can do. And then we tasked the boys with finding us somewhere nice to put up the clothesline. Luckily this campsite had heaps of trees, so it was actually perfect, but it felt really, really good to get it all sorted and to get it all up on the line, able to dry in the sun.
And now we're just gonna grab a drink, sit around the fire and enjoy this beautiful campsite.
I'll do the dishes.
Good morning, it is now day 4 of the Canning stock route.
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't gotta hurt no more. Things are about to get much better. I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever.
These are proper rusks. Not that nonsense that I made. In the car now, just before 7:30, and we're about to head off. And it is absolutely freezing here. I'm so cold. I think it's just because we're awake so early. But I'm excited that we've got the heater on now. It can be defrosting and a nice long day of driving ahead.
Because we had quite a distance to drive today, I did my skincare and my makeup in the car, which is always a little bit interesting because of the corrugations. You can see it bumps around a little bit, but I did my best. The most sketchy was the mascara, but I basically just did like the very tippy tips of my eyelashes and called it a day.
Ta-da! So we've just gone for a little walk by Ingabong. I don't know how to say it, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Ingabong Hill, which is really cool. The terrain's really awesome. There's like heaps of these big rocks that kind of split into little shards, and there's some indigenous rock painting, and it just feels really nice just to get out of the car a little bit and go for a bit of a walk. So it feels really cool to be out in this beautiful country. And yeah, seeing it close up and really enjoying it. And we are up again in the car. There's a little bit of corrugation to those bumps that I was talking about before. So they're a bit awkward. You have to either go quite slow or really quick. so we'll see what we end up doing. But it's about 18 k's now to get to the next well. We've got a couple on our itinerary for today, so we won't be doing super long stops. We'll just be passing by, checking things out, taking photos and things like that, and then getting on the road again. Started at well 6 and we're trying to get to well 10 for tonight. And if we have any more time, then we'll be trying to shoot to well 12, but we'll just see how we go. Bolt being tightened. Nose blood. What are they called? Nosebleed?
Nose blood.
So Trevie just checked the canopy tie down bolt thingies. I don't know any of the words, but it was loose, and we realized that there were actually no nuts. It's just threaded into the aluminium tray and it was stripping. Trevie managed to like get it into that really tight spot, and it looks like it's gonna be all good now. He's put some Loctite in, so it should be right as rain. So we're gonna have a snack break and then keep on going. And we are at another well. Well 10. Well, at the moment it's looking like, okay, I'm gonna put you there so I can read my little book. So we're currently at well 10. It's called Lucky Well because it's the end of the sand dunes if you were coming from the north. So back when they would like take the cows along, they'd be really glad to be out of the sand dunes by now. So for us it means it's the beginning of the sand dune. Well 11 is only 15 k's, it's not too bad. But then yeah, 34 k's to get to well 12. So we'll see how far we get. So these are the corrugations. It's like these lumps in the sand, and they just shake everything. So Trevie's just doing a once over of his bolts and nuts and all those things because everything can loosen, and he's been noticing his canopy's loose. We managed to fix it, but he just wants to double check it. It's all looking good still. But yeah, there was just a crazy patch of corrugation. I mean, personally, I love it. It feels a bit like Mario Kart mixed with a massage chair because everything is shaking. But yeah, it's really bad for the cars and all the guys hate it. And it does make for pretty rough driving for sure. So funny because we downloaded so much music for this trip because we don't have access to like internet, so we have no signal. We can't listen to Spotify unless we download it. So we downloaded so many songs. And we've just not been listening to music during the trip. We've got the radio that they use, this thingy. I like have only said a couple things on it. And then between the radio and us chatting and the loud road noise, music's a little bit wasted. Trevor did bring his massive speaker, it's pretty big, and we have been listening to music when we're at camp. It helps when like setting up or packing down or just being around the fire. Music is such a nice thing to have. But yeah, we thought we'd be listening to heaps of things while driving. We've downloaded podcasts and sermons and music and everything, and have not even played one song. But it's a really nice time. I'm hoping that all of the bolts and things are all good and then we can continue on. Hydration station!
And welcome to well 11. We'll have a quick look.
So we're here at well 11. Again, it's literally just a hole in the ground. And we're right near a place called White Lake, or White Lakes, I'm not sure. So you can see there's a lot of water, everything is really green around here. So we're gonna drive a little bit further and check out the lake. No idea where we're sleeping tonight. No one's... Oh, we're camping at the lake, there we go. So we've finally gotten to our campsite. We are just north of White Lake, and it took us ages to find a spot because there's actually so much more bushes and shrubbery than there is down in the more south end. It makes it a little bit more difficult to find a camp spot because you don't want to park up over bushes and things because a lot of them do sting and itch if you touch them. We found a spot now. It's a nice big open area. It's pretty late. I think it's past 5 p.m. The sun looks like it might be down. It is pretty cloudy, so it's kind of hard to know. But I think now we're just gonna quickly set up camp and get the fire going, and tonight we're having lasagna, and Trevie has stalled the car again!
You said that you've been